Hey everyone, this is take 2. Welcome back to World of Mayhem. So, Tasmanian winter is here, and it says that your favorite holiday tunes decided to take vacation on a new destination of Tasmania. They were immediately greeted by the never-before-seen epic Tasmanian devil, Tasmanian she-devil. Her passive resilient increases her defense as her health decreases. She also has a secondary passive that deals hitback damage, and then when her taunt is active. Yada yada. These are the tunes you need for the event that I've already talked about. So let's jump in. Like I said, this is my second attempt at this video. First one, I did a lot of stuff and it didn't take. Anyway. So I finished the first act of the Tasmanian she-devil thing, and so now we're on to Act 2, and I've managed to, I don't have any, to be able to activate it, so I just bought 50 more, so we can do a little Tasmanian she-devil. And for Act 2, for Act 1, you can use any combination, and you just have to use random holiday tune along with it. Act 3, as you can see, is a little bit more difficult, and you can only use Scrooge, Yosemite Sam, and Elf Daffy Duck. So, fortunately, I just got them to, before, on my last video, I didn't have them both at 40, and I didn't have them both tune up 15-ish. But now I do, so we should have a little bit interesting stuff. Interestingly enough, they both synergize well with each other. So the big thing becomes, if you haven't used these tunes, they're pretty interesting tunes. They synergize well with each other, and they give each other speed ups and other stuff. And so I'm just going to keep buffing them. And then, I don't need to use the heal yet, so we can go with the attack, and it gains a positive effect, so we'll go after Sam Sheepdog here, and because he's only level 17, this should not be hard for us to do. Can go ahead and deal damage to all enemies. That should almost finish off Sam Sheepdog, which it almost did, but it didn't quite. So now he's done. And now we can go after bugs, and this is over. By Chef Porky. That was pretty easy. We got some more Tasmanian she-devil pieces, Ildium, XP potions, some money, and some XP, which, if you're at a level 59 like me, you really don't. It's like, okay. You can go back and redo the level just for Ildium or coin or something, but I'm not really sure why you would. So I think I should be able to do, and I'll probably be able to manage Quest 3 pretty easy. Hopefully you can't hear my daughter Olive upstairs crying. So go ahead and boost each other again, and we'll go and speed up everybody again. If you want to bring it, I don't know who we should go after first. Probably. I mean, these tunes are all, if they were much higher, I would be like, we are in for a world of hurt, but being that they're very low, we're not really in for a world of hurt. So I definitely want to take Speed Skater out first. And then we'll go ahead and, because we're just so high that this is not going to be a real issue for us. Didn't want to keep rebuffing him. And this is over, which is good. So, if you haven't made it through, one, the big bugaboo thing is, like, if you haven't, like, if you're like me and you play the way I do, I just use the tunes that are really good in Brawl and PvP, which I know I'll have to work on, because the tunes that I usually do are the tunes that I usually use for my PvP are pretty hefty tunes. So this one actually might be a challenge. We have a Leopold, a Kiesto Mendito, and a Holiday Scrooge Sam, but I think we'll be okay. I'm going to have to depend probably a lot on Holiday Daffy's healing, but we'll see what happens. In case you're wondering, I have looked at the Holiday bundles, and they are really good. They're not bad at all. They're quite good. In fact, I went through and I bought the first one, which is the 5X, the one that's $5. That's always the really good deal. Obviously, if you don't have the money, by all means don't feel like you need to buy it. But the $5 deal is usually pretty solid. It's not. It's got really good value, and that's the reason why I buy it frequently. I don't not buy it because it's not great. I just buy it because it's good. And I don't buy it all the time. I just buy it whenever. And as you can see, predictably, I made it through that one, and that gets us 5 more pieces of Tasmanian She-Devil. This next match is probably going to be a lot harder. And it is. I don't know that I can make 7. Really, the only one I'm scared of here is if these tunes were a little bit heftier, I would feel a lot better at them. But they're level 40, and there's not a whole lot I can do with them right now, unfortunately. And so, while I'm thinking about it, before I let you go, let's jump in and look at the deals here. Obviously, they have a random. You can see that I've used it. I'm going to go ahead and use it 2 more times because I got that. I've got 2 more uses out of it, so why not? Got some Scrooge, got some Elf Daffy, and this is really that's going to help you out getting through that Holiday Bugs. If I can get him open through this time, I'm not going to be, even if I do not get this Tasmanian She-Devil open, if I can get him open, I will be very happy. Just because I don't have him open on this account. I have him open on my other account, but just not on this one. Anyway, like I said, I bought the $5 5 value that gave you 5 pieces of most every tune involved in this. This one has been around for a little bit while. It's still got another week. Obviously, got some really good value here. Got a Superior Crown. It's for $5. It's not a bad deal. This one, really good. You're gonna get 50 pieces of Elf Daffy. You're gonna get 50 pieces of Scrooge, and you could see if I bought this, I would push them up to the next level, which would probably help me out a lot, as well as 3 superior cameras and some defense and support boosters, which is not a bad deal at all. Additionally, if you just wanted to open Elf Daffy, or if you need a really good boost of Elf Daffy, this is $30. It's not bad at all. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff, plus 10k gold. Not bad at all. If you just need gold, if you want 200,000 gold, $10 is what it costs you. $10. Scrooge Sam, 150 pieces. Everything else exactly the same as Elf Daffy. There's a lot worse ways I could think of to spend $60. Let's just put it that way. These guys are not the greatest tunes, but they're not going to kill you, especially if you want Tasmanian She-Devil. And they're probably going to be necessary for to help you out in other things. I think. Combs. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. Just saw something. Combs, if you need them to help you level up, you can get 20 for 20. Not a bad deal. Then you got the bigger bundles with the epic tunes, 100 pieces I don't have him open. I don't know that I'm going to pull the trigger on him. I might, though. I don't know. The $50 things usually give me pause. You can see if I did get him open, it would obviously, be really good. $50 is, I don't know, it's a little harder for me to pull the trigger on personally. If you want them, go for them, by all means. This is probably, I'm going to guess this is what you need to be able to level her in the upper levels. You're going to need hand mirrors for her. Just a guess, I have no way of knowing this. Rocket Coyote, 150 pieces for $30, same as, so if you got $45 and you don't have any of these tunes open, these tunes will probably really help you in this event. Just saying. You don't have to if you don't want to. Not a big deal. At least to me anyway. Might be the word Mayhem, but I don't work for them, so what are you going to do? This tune, this deal is back again. Not bad. Probably going to buy it later. Don't tell my wife. Because I did spin the wheel on the last deal, but it didn't take. So while this Superior Skulls is what you're going to need to level your tunes as well as your skills. This will, as we'll see in here in a bit, will help you on the quest. If you buy this, $20. Could do worse things with $20, obviously. Real quick before I go, the quest, you can see the ones that I've already opened. One of these, and you just use the randomizer, spin the wheel, and you get free stuff. It's amazing. As you can see, because I did all 10 spins, I only needed 2 more, and I reached level 2. Get all the way down here to 100, and some really pretty good stuff. Superior movie cameras, the more of them you get. If you're thinking about buying one of those boxes, or if you get lucky, I'm really close to getting in that couple of Scrooge Yosemite Sam here. The more you get, the more you get. If you happen to have 30, you're going to get 160 pieces of Scrooge Sam. Just for collecting pieces, you're going to get Sam and Daffy. If you get 750, you're going to get 25 pieces of Tasmanian She Devil. You get up to 1,500, you're going to get 50 pieces. If you can get 2,500, you are a crazy person probably, but you're going to guarantee that you're going to have her open. Never a bad thing. Superior Skulls, more than you're going to get, the more pieces of Holiday Daffy you're going to get, or Elf Daffy, I'm sorry. That is what it is. Other than that, it's pretty cut and dry. Let me know what you think about the Tasmanian winter. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Until later, I'll see you later. Bye.